Dune Part 2 is the sequel to 2021's Dune. Kind of glad I got sick today. I missed work because I just was not feeling good. At like 2 o'clock, I was feeling a little bit better and happened to look at my Regal app and saw there's an early showing of Dune tonight in IMAX. So I was like, I don't care how sick I am, I have to go see this. So fair warning, if I have any negatives about this movie, it could be because I was tired and not feeling good. I'm proud to say, though, that there's not very many negatives with this movie. I went and saw the first Dune in IMAX a few weeks ago. Even after having watched it a second time, I was like, this is good, don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. The visuals are great. It looks great. The sound, the score, everything is great. It's nerdy for me. And it is kind of like a boring-ish blockbuster. I thought the pacing wasn't the greatest. I thought it was slow. And there's just a lot of explaining essentially kind of going on. This movie is not that, though. I think this movie is great. By the way, you can't see Chester. Chester's chewing on a bone. To, keep him busy. He constantly needs to be busy lately. I don't know what his malfunction is, although his dad constantly needs to stay busy. Why are we here? Right, Dune. So yeah, this movie is phenomenal. It's still nerdy as hell. I will say that. I feel lost watching these movies a little bit because they are just using big words and weird names and other languages and drinking weird juices and what do they call the drug? The dust, the spice, that's it. It's weird stuff. I'm not going to deny that this is not weird. And for me, it is nerdy as shit. But this one more than the first one, maybe it's because I've watched the first one and I feel more caught up watching the second one. This one is less overwhelming to me. The first one just feels so overwhelming with everything going on. This one has a lot going on too. In fact, this one probably has more going on. That's my one big negative, I would say, with this movie. There is a lot going on. And it's a 2-hour, 45-minute movie, and I feel like it needed to be longer. There is stuff in here that just kind of feels like they happen. Like something for me, the relation, not spoiler, we've seen the trailers, we knew. Shanti and Paul developed this relationship. It does feel a little quick. It does just kind of happen. I don't think there's necessarily that much. I would have liked a little bit more with that. There are also things. Austin Butler is flippin' incredible in this movie. I would have liked more of him. It felt like there were scenes that were cut out with him. Javier Bardem is probably my favorite in the entire movie. He is hilarious. I did not think this movie was going to be funny, but there are some really great funny moments where the whole theater was laughing. What else can I say about this? I mean, Rebecca Ferguson, she's the other one I really want to talk about. She is incredible. She's just crazy. I don't even want to talk too much about what she does in this movie that was like, holy cow. But holy cow, were there moments that just were incredible. The look of this movie, just that shot right there. Denis Villeneuve really knows how to pick his shots. He knows when to have, a shot like this, the big wide shot showing a lot. And he knows when to have these smaller moments focused on a face. And he's so good. Another thing you saw in the trailers, there's black and white scene. It has a purpose, I will say that. And it's so beautifully done. This is like Oppenheimer's black and white moments don't compare to this. This black and white scene that we see is so flippin' good. And Austin Butler is a big focus in that scene, and he just, oh my God, he's good. Sound design is so good. You feel this movie. Again, I saw it in IMAX. You feel this movie. The score, Hans Zimmer, is just, I mean, it's John Williams and then it's Hans Zimmer for me. I love John Williams. He's so good. Or Hans Zimmer, he's so good. John Williams I love too, but I told you guys I'm not feeling good. I'm tired and I don't feel good. I apologize. The sandworms are freaking awesome. It's nerdy as all hell, but the sandworms are freaking awesome. The visual effects look great. You can tell they spent some time out in the desert filming actual stuff. You can tell that, there was a lot of effort put into the fight choreography. You can tell there's a lot of planning going on into the action sequences. Just everything is done so well in this movie. My biggest issue here is there's a lot going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. Similar to like the first one, if you thought there was going to be a lot of Zendaya in the first one, you're wrong. If you think Florence Pugh and Christopher Walken are going to be in this movie a lot, yeah, you're wrong. They're really not in the movie much. I feel like, similar with Zendaya, if we get a third, they're going to be in the third more. So yeah, don't go into this hoping you're going to see a lot of Florence Pugh. There's more of them in this movie than there was in Zendaya in the first one, but still, just keep that in mind. Yeah, I got nothing really else to say. It is long. I was checking my watch, not because I want the movie to end, because I want to sleep. And I was like, by the time I get home, it's going to be 10:30. By the time I'm done walking Chester, it's going to be 11. By the time I have this review out, it's going to be 11:30. By the time I go to bed, it's going to be midnight. I have to wake up at 8. I have to work a 10-hour day. And then it's my Friday tomorrow. But then guess what? Wednesday, I move most of my stuff. So I'm stressed out lately, and I'm tired. And I think I'm just so stressed out that I made myself sick today. So yeah. Enough about that though. Dune Part 2, phenomenal movie. Go see this movie. Go support this movie. See it in IMAX. See it on the biggest freaking screen that you can. It deserves to be seen on the big screen. Don't wait to watch this at home. Go see it on the big screen. Definitely watch the first before seeing this. Sorry. I saw it a few weeks ago. The first one a few weeks ago, and I was like, because, again, it is nerdy for me. And you can definitely see where, like, George Lucas took inspiration from this for Star Wars. Like, you just see it with certain characters. So, yeah, this movie is just freaking phenomenal. I love this movie so much. Definitely the best movie of the year. I have a number one so far of 2024. It's the only one of 2024, I would think. I don't think there's any other movies I've seen this year so far that are, like, worthy to be on a top 10 list, So yeah, guys, that is Dune Part 2. I didn't give this a rating yet. It is 9 out of 10 for me. It is a phenomenal movie. I hope I can see this again in theaters. I hope I'm going to have time. There's movies are coming. A lot of stuff to watch. Oscars are coming. I have reviews of a couple Oscar-nominated movies coming up here. Lots to do. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys have yourself an enjoyable night. Go see this in the movie theater. Go do it. So yeah, have yourself a great night. Don't do anything I would do. See ya.